So whether you're planning to move to Alachua or you're just curious about some of the areas outside of Gainesville, you're in the right spot because I'm going to share with you exactly what Alachua is all about and what you can expect if you're moving to the area. So if you're new to the channel, my name is Donavan Arnold and I am a local real estate agent here in Gainesville, Florida. I put out these weekly videos to share with you what it's like to actually live in Gainesville, what you can expect if you're moving to the area. We talk about the best restaurants, the best schools, some of the great places to live, and all the things there are to do here in Gainesville. So if you don't want to miss a thing, make sure you start by clicking the subscribe button and also click the little bell so you get notified anytime I put out a new video. So Alachua is a great city just outside of Gainesville. It's about 15 miles or 25 minutes if you were to drive in on a daily basis for work. So it's not very far, but it's just on the outskirts, and it's a great place where a lot of people actually end up who work in Gainesville. The population in Alachua is just about 10,000 people, and it's going to give you that small town feel, the charming downtown streets, and that area where everyone knows everyone. If that's what you're looking for, Alachua will definitely be a place that you want to check out. When it comes to school and education in Alachua, there is Alachua Elementary School, which over the last few years has been a C-rated school. And then you've got Mabane Middle School. Again, over the last few years, that has been a C school also. And then the high school is Santa Fe High School, which over the last few years has been a B-level school. Make sure you stay tuned to the very end because I'll actually walk you through a house I just sold in Alachua so you could see exactly what you can expect for your money. One of the great things about Alachua are the parks and the recreation, all the stuff there is to do in Alachua. Of course, you can just walk up and down downtown the street. It's a beautiful area, lots of little shops and restaurants. But beyond that, they do have a lot of great parks and recreational activity. Legacy Park is definitely one that you'll want to check out. That's one of their newer parks. It's a beautiful facility. They have a huge amphitheater, huge soccer fields. Then just around from that, you've also got a skate park, baseball fields, soccer fields, basketball courts, pretty much anything outdoor that you could look for, you can find in that area. So over the last few years, Alachua has actually worked really hard to be as business friendly as possible. They've brought in a lot of big companies and have been very attractive to a lot of companies to move to the area. Progress Park is probably a name that if you haven't already heard of, you will be hearing about. There are a ton of bioscience and tech companies that have been moving to the area, and they are all drawn to Progress Park. So if that is not on your radar, make sure you look it up. So when it comes to housing, the median home price in Alachua is about $200,000. It is a more rural area, so you can expect to get a little bit more for your money. If you want a larger piece of land, maybe an acre, 5 acres, 10 acres, and want your privacy and that sort of thing, Alachua could be the perfect fit because you can find a little bit more land at a more reasonable price compared to Gainesville. Alachua has a lot of different housing options. So you've got newer construction that's happening in Alachua, some beautiful homes. Of course, those are typically going to be a little bit close together, less than 1/3 of an acre for the lot size. But then you've got some other more established communities that may be the perfect fit if you're, again, looking for half an acre or more. Alachua has a lot of different options. So now what you've been waiting for, how far can your money stretch in Alachua? Well, I want to show you this home in Alachua. It's in a newer subdivision called Windswept Hills. It is a gated community, and this house is actually just over 2,000 square feet. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath. Newer construction. It was actually built in 2012, and the neighborhood is just finishing up. They're pretty much all done building in the neighborhood now, but most of the homes are about 10 years old. And again, you can expect a home like this to cost about $335,000. Actually, that's exactly what we listed this one for, and we had multiple offers within the first 2 days. So listen, if you want to learn more about Alachua and some of the smaller cities on the outskirts of Gainesville, what you're going to want to do next is go ahead and watch this video where I take you around those top 3 towns that are just on the outside of Gainesville that have a lot to offer.